Welcome to a mini episode of Monday Movie Pickup. Not a whole lot this week, just a few things that were still being sent my way since the last episode, but there was one very important purchase. It's right here, Spider-Man No Way Home. Of course, the Blu-ray of the film that I saw a few times in theaters. I enjoyed it a lot. One of the best Spider-Man movies ever made, and brings together the three actors. It's just, it was one of those movies that in theaters it felt like once in a lifetime. So great movie all around. But I really was looking out for this specific edition. There wasn't any releases that had extra discs or extra special features, so I only watched out for this one because I liked this cover art the most. It was from Walmart, and like I said, I usually don't go for specific, cover arts anymore, but because, this movie was so special and I was very excited to get it, I figured why not, I'll go out, get the 4K edition, and that Walmart edition had the best cover art because this is the cover art for the regular release. Unfortunately, they're using it for the Walmart edition underneath the slipcover, and I'm not a fan of this cover art. I was not a fan of a lot of the marketing materials for the movie, which, granted, it didn't seem like they had to work too hard on the posters anyway, because hey, it's a Spider-Man movie. It's going to make money regardless. It had crazy word of mouth, crazy leaks that almost felt strategic in the way that they revealed certain secrets about the movie and got people hyped up. But I did watch some of the special features, and I gotta say, unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot to dig into this. There's not a commentary, but there is some nice disc art. There's not any good special features. There's no deleted scenes, and I wasn't disappointed in that. I know a lot of people were expecting there to be deleted scenes. Apparently, Sony made some kind of announcement that there was going to be deleted scenes, but I didn't expect them. Even when there were rumors that there would be deleted scenes, I was like, Marvel doesn't usually have too many deleted scenes. Any that are, worth it anyway. It's not like they were going to be putting alternate villains or alternate, scenes in the movie that would drastically change the original story, because MCU, overall, they're pretty protective about storylines that might be used in the future, any characters that might get used in the future, so most of the time, people got to be pretty quiet during the special features they make, and especially with the deleted scenes. So, unfortunately, the MCU special features are never that great, and I was not expecting much, but, I just wanted to get the movie, and this slipcover alone was, worth it. So if you can still get this one at Walmart, this was the best piece of marketing that came out of the entire movie. Anyway, moving on to some other stuff, I do have here Psycho 3, and I have Psycho 4, The Beginning. There was a made-for-TV movie called Bates Motel, which was done before the television show, and then there's also the remake in 1998, so there's been all kinds of different Psycho things, and doing my series right now in Alfred Hitchcock movies, I figured once I get to Psycho, I might as well watch all the other movies since they all did have Anthony Perkins star in them. I've had the second one for quite a few years because I've heard, actually kind of good reviews for the second one. Some people say that one's actually worth watching. I hear the third one's awful, though. I hear the fourth one is not good either. I wanted to get these editions because these are actually from Shout Factory. These are the ones that have, the special features, the audio commentaries, things like that. And these releases have been done by Universal themselves now, but they're bare bones. They don't have any of the special features. So, as a budget buy, you can get the complete Psycho collection from Universal, but it's not going to have any of the special features. So, if you want to just spend a little bit more for the special features, which for these sequels, which I hear are not that great, it's probably better to get these releases if you want to collect them, because at least you can get some good special features out of them. And then I also got this release of The Wonderful World of the Brothers Grimm. This is a 2-disc edition from Warner Archives, so it's really cool that they did a 2-disc edition for this release. They did it before for the Curse of Frankenstein Blu-ray release. And what's cool about this one is that it has what they call the Smile Box edition of the film. Now, that will give it the impression of watching the curved version of the movie, the way that it was presented in theaters as a Cinerama film. They actually did a release like this for How the West Was Won. I also have that release. So Warner Brothers did that many years ago when Blu-ray was just starting, And then apparently they did it again recently now with The Wonderful World of the Brothers Grimm. I've never seen this movie. It looks pretty interesting though, and I just thought, it's super cool that Warner Archive is doing something like this for, a movie that most people probably haven't even heard of at this point. A lot of people don't necessarily go look for. It's cool that they are really taking the time to do great transfers of their movies and then also adding some great special features. And then, that also had a booklet. Yeah, there's even a booklet with this release, which is crazy. I've never seen booklets for Warner Archive releases. And then, last but not least, I have an older Warner release. This is Around the World in 80 Days. This is going with my collection of Best Picture winners, which, is dwindling now. I only have very few movies to get at this point, but this is the last of the DVD releases. This one hasn't gotten a Blu-ray release from Warner Archive. I expect that they will do it eventually. When they will get to putting this on Blu-ray, I don't know, but early in the days of DVD with Warner Brothers, they actually did quite a few of these 2-disc editions. I had a similar release like this for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and also The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. So very kind of random picks for movies that they did these 2-disc editions, but that just meant there was a ton of special features. And the nice thing is that when these releases have been done through Warner Archive for a Blu-ray release, they always add all the other special features that came with the DVD. So when it hits Blu-ray in the future, and I will buy it then, I assume that all the special features will be ported over, so there's no reason to hold on to the DVD anymore. So that's super cool, but like I said, I held off buying this for such a long time because I was like, they're gonna release it on Blu-ray eventually, but it's been this many years, and I probably, with my luck, in the next month they'll announce it or something. But I just figured the price was pretty low, I might as well finally get the DVD, and hey, maybe check it out. The only movie I have any knowledge of is the Disney remake they did in 2004, which I don't even know if I ever saw the entirety of that film. And I know that this is one of the less popular Best Picture winners, but again, it's 182 minutes. It's like this world-traveling, epic kind of film with a huge cast. So, that alone is it's pretty significant in Hollywood history. So, I do want to check it out for that, but I don't expect a masterpiece, I guess. But that's everything this week. I don't think I'll have anything next week, but I've lied before. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the video, and special shout out to Lauren, Anthony, Anna, Kirsten, Spencer, Lucas, Ryan, and Robert for supporting me on Patreon. By joining my Patreon, you can get exclusive blogs and videos, and for just $7, you can get your own monthly movie review. I hope you stick around, cinephile, and have a happy, productive day.